What's up, YouTube? This your boy Bigboysnacksjonnytv, and tonight I go my WWE Money in the Bank review on highlights. So if you guys are new to the channel, make sure you guys please watch the video before you hit that like button, subscribe to my channel for more wrestling content like this. Follow my social media down below in the description, and go watch my WWE SmackDown review on highlights. It's up on the channel, and that's all I have to say. Now let's get started. Now WWE Money in the Bank was just a pretty good show, and I give it a 5.2 out of 10, and that's all I gotta say. WWE Money in the Bank was live in Toronto, Ontario, Canada. And that's all I have to say. Then, now, forever together, the WWE video leads us into the show. Pre-show arrivals. We see an overhead shot of Toronto, Ontario. The Bloodline lead by Solo Sequoia is shown entering the Scotia Bank Arena earlier today. Undisputed WWE champion, the American Nightmare Cody Rhodes, arrived earlier today. Kevin Owens, who is here despite his mother being in the hospital, will team with Cody Rhodes and Randy Orton, also shown entering the take on the Bloodline. The WWE Hall of Famer Tiffany Stratton is shown arriving at the arena earlier. She will be tonight's special guest host. Seth Freakin' Rollins is shown entering the arena. He'll face World Heavyweight Champion Damian Priest. Show entering with the Judgment Day in a big title match tonight. Video, so we get a video package. The Money in the Bank intro video plays. We go live into the Scotia Bank Arena to see a huge protectionist display. 19,858 are jammed into the arena to see Money in the Bank, which WWE says would change the company landscape. Michael Cole and Corey Graves welcome us to the show. Samantha Urban announced that the men's Money in the Bank ladder match is next. We go into arena concourse to see main event Jey Uso walk through the fans to make his entrance through the crowd. So we get the men's Money in the Bank ladder match. Main event Jey Uso versus Andrade versus LA Knight versus Shaq Gable versus Carmelo Hayes and versus Drew McIntyre. Now this Money in the Bank, the men's ladder match, it was just a good match, but the wrong call, with the wrong person. But I can say this though, Carmelo Hayes, Andrade, and Chad Gable were the only three that carried this man's Money in the Bank ladder match. That's all I gotta say. The bell rings. The era begins brawling. McIntyre lays out Andrade with a Glasgow kiss. Jey Uso and LA Knight hit Drew McIntyre with a double clothesline over the top rope. Carmelo Hayes soon kicks LA Knight in the face and hits the ropes, but LA Knight counters with their power slam. Jey Uso takes Chad Gable out and squares off against LA Knight. Jey Uso and LA Knight circle the ring. It's Yeet versus Yeah. Carmelo Hayes and Chad Gable slide ladder into the ring. LA Knight hits Chad Gable with a baseball slide, and Jey Uso hits Carmelo Hayes with a suicide dive at ringside. Drew McIntyre drives Andrade into the barricade in the ring. Jey Uso and LA Knight go after the same ladder and argue. Drew McIntyre takes them both out with a ladder. Drew McIntyre wipes out Chad Gable and Carmelo Hayes with the same ladder and sets it up in the center of the ring. Drew McIntyre quickly climbs up, but Chad Gable scowls on the other side of the ladder. Drew McIntyre fights Gable off and reaches for the briefcase. Chad Gable fights back and grabs the arm before applying an armbar while hanging off the ladder. Andrade takes out Chad Gable with a springboard diving leg drop. Andrade nearly lands hard on a ladder. Andrade long darts the ladder into Drew McIntyre's forehead before hitting LA Knight with it. Andrade sets up the ladder and climbs, but Carmelo Hayes pulls him down. Andrade and Carmelo Hayes brawl before Carmelo Hayes hits him with a springboard clothesline off the ladder. The crowd chant, "We want tables." Carmelo Hayes lays Andrade on a ladder. Andrade has a nasty welt on his back. Carmelo Hayes goes for a springboard, but Andrade cuts him off and hits him with a springboard Spanish flat onto the ladder. Wow. The crowd chants, "Holy you know what." Drew McIntyre gets in the ring and squares off against Swarm enemy Jey Uso. Drew McIntyre kicks a ladder aside. A CM Punk chant picks up. Jey Uso punches away at Drew McIntyre and hits a Samoan drop. Jey Uso follows up with a massive spear. Chad Gable gets in the ring, but Jey Uso kicks and punches him before taking him down with an insecurity. Jey Uso leans a ladder on the bottom turnbuckle and lifts Chad Gable. Chad Gable slides off and turns Jey Uso inside out with a German suplex. The crowd boos the treacherous Chad Gable. Chad Gable then deadlifts Drew McIntyre and bends him like an according with a German suplex. Carmelo Hayes goes for a springboard maneuver, but Chad Gable catches him and hits Chaos Theory. Chad Gable is fired up and fights Andrade off before giving the latter a German suplex into Andrade. That was crazy that Chad Gable suplexed the latter into Andrade. I never seen that before. But anyway, let me continue. The crowd chants "You still suck" at Gable. Gable sets the ladder up and climbs, but LA Knight pulls him down and drives him to the corner before stumping him down. The crowd shouts "Yeah," which each stump. Chad Gable sidesteps and avalanches and hits a dragon screw off the ropes. LA Knight holds his knee in pain. Chad Gable goes to a drive a ladder into LA Knight, but LA Knight moves and hits Chad Gable with a neckbreaker on the side edge of the ladder. Yikes. Carmelo Hayes pulls LA Knight out of the ring and starts brawling with him. LA Knight bounces him off the commentary table a few times before pushing the top of the table onto Michael Cole and Corey Graves. LA Knight creates a ladder bridge from the ring apron to the commentary table. LA Knight gets Carmelo Hayes in the ring and goes for a powerbomb onto the ladder bridge. Carmelo Hayes gets out and hits a first 48 to take LA Knight out. Carmelo Hayes starts to climb the ladder, but Chad Gable cuts him off. The crowd the crowd chants, "This is awesome." Chad Gable sets up a second ladder, but Carmelo Hayes kicks him down. Carmelo Hayes climbs, but Chad Gable again cuts him off. Chad Gable stands between the two ladders and applies an ankle lock to Carmelo Hayes. So Andrade climbs on the opposite side of the ladder. Chad Gable let's go of the ankle lock and cuts Andrade off. Chad Gable bounces his face off the top of the ladder. Drew McIntyre pulls Chad Gable down and sends him face first into the ladder. Drew McIntyre lands the ladder on the middle turnbuckle and powerbombs Chad Gable onto it. Drew McIntyre then sends Andrade over the top rope with a Claymore kick. Drew McIntyre climbs the ladder, but Jey Uso pulls him down. LA Knight gets in the ring and hits Drew McIntyre with it. Jey Uso superkicks Drew McIntyre and LA Knight hits the blunt force trauma on Drew McIntyre. Jey Uso then finishes Drew McIntyre off with an Uso splash. Drew McIntyre rolls out of the ring to recover. Jey Uso and LA Knight climb the opposite side of the ladder and reach for the briefcase. We get a yeet yeah battle with right hands at the top of the ladder. Jey Uso punches LA Knight down, but LA Knight fights back. Carmelo Hayes gets in the ring and tips the ladder over to take out Jey Uso and LA Knight. Carmelo Hayes his Gable with a somersault senton. Carmelo Hayes immediately head to the top rope and hits Jey Uso with a nothing but net. Carmelo Hayes sets up the ladder and reaches for the Money to Bank briefcase. Andrade stops Carmelo Hayes from changing his career trajectory and slams a ladder onto Carmelo Hayes. Andrade creates a ladder bridge from the middle rope to the middle ring of the ladder in the center of the ring. Andrade climbs on the opposite side of the ladder and reaches, but Carmelo Hayes climbs up across from him. Andrade cuts him, and LA Knight climbs up from behind Andrade. Andrade then hits Carmelo Hayes with his sunset flip powerbomb onto the ladder in the ring. LA Knight climbs the ladder to big applause, but Chad Gable climbs up behind and attempts a German suplex. LA Knight knocks Chad Gable away. Gable pulls him down and gets out of the BFT. Chad Gable goes for a German suplex over the top rope onto the ladder bridge, but LA Knight fights out. LA Knight slings him off the ladder in the ring, but Chad Gable fights back with an overhead belly to belly suplex onto the ladder bridge at ringside. Chad Gable climbs the ladder and grabs the briefcase, but Jey Uso pulls the ladder out from under him. Chad Gable swings around before dropping in a flapjack bump onto the mat. Jey Uso crushes him with a spear. Jey Uso climbed the ladder and looks to have a briefcase, but Drew McIntyre Javen lines the ladder onto Jey Uso's face to knock him down. Drew McIntyre hits Jey Uso with a Claymore kick to knock him out of the ring. Drew McIntyre climbs the ladder and retrieves the 2024 Men's Money in the Bank briefcase. The winner of the 2024 Men's Money in the Bank briefcase. I'm sorry, the winner of the 2024 Men's Money in the Bank ladder match, Drew McIntyre. Um, this was a absolute phenomenal match, but at the same time, wrong call. This should have been Andrade, Chad Gable, and Carmelo Hayes should have won that man's Money in the Bank ladder match. But it is what it is. But let's move on. Video package. Ashley Barrett, CEO of the fictional Raw International promotes the boys. Video WWE, so we get a video package WWE Intercontinental Championship match. So we get a WWE Intercontinental Championship match. Braun Breaker versus Sami Zayn. This was a good match, but I was hoping. I really want Braun Breaker to win the Intercontinental Championship match, but it didn't happen. Hopefully that Braun Breaker will win that SummerSlam, and that's all I have to say. But this was a good match. They circle the ring, and Sammy looks humbled by the Ole chant. They lock up, and Breaker quickly flips Sami Zayn over his shoulders with a standing slam. Sami Zayn gets up and compose himself. um, Braun Breaker grab a waistlock and hits a lightning fast takedown. Sami Zayn gets to his feet again and starts looking more serious. Braun Breaker talks trash and puts his hands behind his back to give Sami Zayn a free shot. Sami Zayn responds with a slap to the face. Braun Breaker angrily drives the Intercontinental Championship into the corner and hits some shoulder thirst. Sami Zayn punches back and elbows him in the face. Sami Zayn comes off the second rope with a flying elbow to the head. Sami Zayn lays in some forearms to the face. Braun Breaker reverses a whip, but Sami Zayn puts the brakes on by holding the ropes. Braun Breaker charges, but Sami Zayn sends him out of the ring. Sami Zayn goes for the Abram press, but he nearly comes up short. Braun Breaker comp- comp- compensates by running forward and taking a nasty impact to save Sami Zayn. Sami Zayn gets Braun Breaker in the ring and sends him into the ropes, but Braun Breaker runs through him and absolutely annihilates him with a stunner line. um Down the line. Michael Cole mentions that Braun Breaker can hit the ropes at 23 miles per hour. Braun Breaker mounts Sami Zayn and punches away at him. Sami Zayn gets to his feet, but he collapses. Braun Breaker picks Sami Zayn up and hits an overhead belly-to-belly suplex. The crowd chants, "Let's go, Sami!" Braun Breaker bounces Sami Zayn off the top turnbuckle and smothers his face with his knee. Braun Breaker hits the ropes and connects with a running knee in the corner. Braun Breaker mocks the crowd by singing "Ole." Sami Zayn chops back at Braun Breaker, but that only infuriates the bad, you know what, Braun Breaker. Braun Breaker hits a belly-to-belly suplex and covers. Sami Zayn kicks out, and Braun Breaker does some push-ups to show up Sami Zayn. Braun Breaker tries for another belly-to-belly, but Sami Zayn fights out with some elbows to the head. Sami Zayn wrenches the arm, scales the ropes, and hits a tornado DT for a 2 count. Sami Zayn punches Braun Breaker, reverse a whip, but Sami Zayn springboards over him and clotheslines him over the top rope. Sami Zayn goes to the ringside and chops Braun Breaker. Braun Breaker reverses a whip into the barricade, so Sami Zayn goes for a moonsault block off the barricade. Braun Breaker catches Sami Zayn, but Sami Zayn slides off and drives him into the ring post. Sami Zayn enters the ring and appears to be going for a countout, but Braun Breaker in in at 8. Sami Zayn quickly throws Braun Breaker out of the ring, and follows him to ringside. Sami Zayn signs Braun Breaker up for a diving DDT through the turnbuckle, but Braun Breaker cuts him off with a clothesline at ringside. Braun Breaker gets Sami Zayn in the ring and charges for a spear, but Sami Zayn kicks him in the face and connects with a Blue Thunder Bomb. 1-2, Braun Breaker kicks out. Sami Zayn grabs Braun Breaker, but Braun Breaker powers him into the corner and punches him in the ribs. Braun Breaker puts him on the top rope, but fights out of the tornado DDT attempt. Braun Breaker scales the ropes and hits a beautiful Frankensteiner off for a near fall. The crowd chants, "This is awesome." Braun Breaker mounts Sami Zayn and punches away at him. Sami Zayn rolls out of the ring to recover. Braun Breaker gets out of the ring on the opposite side and charges around the ring for a spear, but Sami Zayn leapfrogs him. Braun Breaker puts the brakes on before hitting a steel step like he did on this past Monday Night Raw and attacks Sami Zayn. Braun Breaker then goes for the apron and hits a diving clothesline over the commentary table on Sami Zayn. Braun Breaker comes out of this favoring his knee. Braun Breaker gets Sami Zayn in the ring and is limping. Braun Breaker grill press Sami Zayn, but Sami Zayn slides slides off and hits an exploder into the turnbuckle. Sami Zayn gets fired up and charged for the haluva kick, but Braun Breaker cuts him off with a high knee to the face for the Law Harley race. Braun Breaker connects with the gorilla press power slam and pulls down the straps. Braun Breaker goes for a spear, but Sami Zayn kicks him in the knee. Sami Zayn immediately follows up with a haluva kick for the win. The winner by pinfall and still your WWE Intercontinental Champion, Sami Zayn. This was a good match, but at the same time, Braun Breaker should have won the Intercontinental Championship. But hopefully, Braun Breaker will win at SummerSlam. But this was a good match, so Sami Zayn retained the Intercontinental Championship. All right. Sami Zayn celebrates with the WWE Intercontinental Championship in the ring after pulling off another miracle. Braun Breaker sight at ringside, looking irate over his defeat. All right, let's move on. Um, Video package. Xavier Woods goes over the WWE 2K24 match simulations with Damian Priest versus Seth freaking Rollins. Video package. WWE Bad Blood is coming to Atlanta on October 5th. I cannot wait for Bad Blood pay per view. That's all I gotta say. I'm excited about that. And my boy Cerise is gonna be streaming it live on TikTok. I'm so excited about that. But anyway, let me continue. Video package preview from WrestleMania XL behind the curtain streaming on YouTube right now. So we get a John Cena makes his massive announcement. This was really good. WWE Hall of Famer Trish Stratus is the host of WWE Money in the Bank. Outcomes out to the stage. Trish Stratus says that as the hottest with the mostest, she she wants to know if the crowd is having fun. They respond in the affair massive. Trish Stratus talk about having her first retirement match in this arena and facing the Queen Charlotte Flair. She was also the mystery partner for a certain someone. She introduced 16-time world champion John. She introduced 16-time world champion John Cena, and yeah, and John. It says John Cena came. Yeah, it says John Cena. John Cena came out to a massive reception, reaching 105 decibels according to the on-screen graphic. John Cena runs down to the ring in a red and blue hat, a red graphic tree, and a red graphic tee, and his trademark shorts. The crowd sings John Cena's song. John Cena says it sounds like they showed up to sing. That could be why they're here. A Cena chant fires up. John Cena is going to address why he's here. John Cena says, tonight I'm officially announced my retirement from the WWE. The crowd loudly boos and chants no. Okay. John Cena says John Cena says he hears a mixed opinion out there. There there are a lot of questions. Like like why here? John Cena wants to talk about Toronto. John Cena wants to talk about Canada and Canadians. John Cena has been in the WWE for over 2 decades. In those times, he's seen incredible wave of prosperity like we have right now. WWE is the hottest ticket in town, which is facts by the way. John Cena has also seen tremendous hardship when no one knows your name and wants to be your friend. Only the most dedicated hardcore fans stand by your side. In all those years, one of the most important and impressive things he learned is whether WWE is hot or cold. Canadians always showed up. John Cena sounded emotional. A loud Cena chant fires up. John Cena says they need to be making noise for themselves. They built all this that's why this is perfect place for him to say what he has to say. Why now? This is money in the bank. It's the ultimate symbol of opportunity. This farewell doesn't end tonight. It fills with opportunity. Raw makes history when it moves to Netflix, which is I'm happy by the way that Monday Night Raw is moving to Netflix, so we get a 2 hour show. All right, John Cena will be there along with that history making first. They build some unforgettable last. The 2025 Royal Rumble will be his last. The 2025 Elimination Chamber will be his last. John Cena is here tonight to announce that in Las Vegas at WrestleMania 25 will be the last WrestleMania he compete in. John Cena will kick off the press conference after the show and will field all questions about his retirement and the being of ultimate opportunity. He wants to make adventures of one. John Cena wants to thank them. A massive thank you, John Cena chant fires up. John Cena looks moved by the reception. John Cena is emotional as he refers to that as an incredible gesture of kindness. John Cena thanks them for letting him play in the house they built for so many years. John Cena thanks them for their voice and their honesty because it's beautiful. It's beautifully brutal. Most of all, he thanks them for allowing him to be here with them tonight. John Cena says they're planning something unforgettable, which involves him returning to Toronto to kick some you know what. If you're watching at home or one of the insanely loud in Toronto, Canada, or if you're a WWE superstar, if you want some, come get some. The last time is now. John Cena music plays and he gets out of the ring. Cena embraces his wife at ringside and heads to the back. This is a really good segment by John Cena. But my dream match will be my dream match that I would love to see in the WWE. John Cena versus Joe Hendry. Take my money to see John Cena versus Joe Hendry. That would be an excellent dream match right there. That's just my opinion. While John Cena just announced his retirement, his last match will be at WrestleMania in Las Vegas. The retirement run kicks off at the Royal Rumble, goes through Elimination Chamber, and consummates at the Show of Shows. Huge news. Hashtag Money in the Bank. So we get the Judgment Day Clubhouse. Finn Balor tells Damian Priest that it's time to punish Seth freaking Rollins. Damian Priest tells the crew to stay out of his business, regardless of Drew McIntyre. Damian Priest bumps fists with them and walks off. The other turn back to play WWE 2K24, but Finn Balor quietly stares after him and quietly says, "Whatever you want, boss." Um, Video package World Heavyweight Champion match. So we get the World Heavyweight Championship match: Seth freaking Rollins versus Damian Priest. And I gotta ask this question: why was this match was not main evented in the Money in the Bank? Somebody tell me that down below in the comment section. Why this match did not main event tonight at Money in the Bank? But anyway, this match right here, this was pretty good. Pretty good match. Alright. Stipulations. If Damian Priest wins, Seth freaking Rollins cannot challenge for the title as long as Damian Priest is the champion. If Seth freaking Rollins wins, Damian Priest must leave the Judgment Day. The bell rings and Damian Priest avoids a super kick. Seth Rollins avoids a knee and goes for a pedigree, but Damian Priest gets out. Seth Rollins fights out himself of heaven, and they start trading blows. Seth Rollins goes for the Falconer, but Damian Priest comes into a broken arrow. Damian Priest punches away at Seth Rollins in the corner and lays in some forearms to the face. Damian Priest connects with a flatliner for a 2 count. Seth Rollins pulls himself up in the corner, and Damian Priest hits a running back elbow. Damian Priest backs up and charges for another running back elbow, but Damian Priest goes for a third, but Seth Rollins counters with a sling blade. Seth Rollins then hits a clothesline over the top rope. Seth Rollins turns the stage and challenges Mr. Money in the Bank, Drew McIntyre, to come out. Drew McIntyre doesn't come out, so Seth Rollins hits the ropes and hits a suicide dive on Damian Priest. Seth Rollins gets in the ring and hits the ropes for another suicide dive. Seth Rollins gets in the ring and connects with a third suicide dive that sends Damian Priest over the commentary table. Seth Rollins gets him in the ring and goes for a springboard driving knee, but Damian Priest moves. Seth Rollins avoids a strike and super kicks him. Seth Rollins connects with a springboard rolling senton, followed by a line saw for a near fall. The commentators talk about the importance of changing up your movesets to not be predictable. Seth Rollins goes for a blow to the back of the neck, but Damian Priest avoids it. Damian Priest connects with a headlock driver and signals for the end. Damian Priest goes for the southpaw pivot, but Seth Rollins counters into a hurricanrana for a near fall. Damian Priest pops up and lays him out with a clothesline. Damian Priest looking at the entrance to see if Drew McIntyre is coming out to cash in his Money in the Bank briefcase. Damian Priest goes for a Rachel's Edge, but Seth Rollins slides out. An Undertaker chant picks up. Apparently, because Damian Priest looks similar to him, Damian Priest goes for a springboard, but Seth Rollins sort of slam him out of midair. Seth Rollins knees him in the face and follows up with a huge frog splash for a near fall. Seth Rollins nervously looks at the entrance before grabbing Damian Priest and hitting a rolling forearm to the jaw. Seth Rollins kicks him in the knee and elbows him in the back of the neck. Seth Rollins charges, but Damian Priest drops him on the apron. Seth Rollins knocks Damian Priest back and climbs the rope, but Damian Priest cuts him off with the right hand and punches him again and heads to the top rope. Damian Priest sets up for a super hurricanrana, but Seth Rollins flies out and catches him with a buckle bomb. Seth Rollins charges for a stump, but Damian Priest counters with a sit-out powerbomb. 1-2, Seth Rollins kicks out. Damian Priest unconsciously looks towards the stage, no signs of Drew McIntyre yet. Damian Priest punches away at Seth Rollins for his knee. Seth Rollins looks like he's out of it, so Damian Priest slaps him in the face a few times. That fires Seth Rollins up, and they start brawling in the center of the ring. Damian Priest gets fired up and avoids a super kick. Damian Priest kicks away at Seth Rollins, so Seth Rollins super kicks him. Damian Priest hits a spinning roundhouse. Damian Priest goes for a cycle pivot, but Seth Rollins counters with a barrier attempt. Damian Priest counters with a back body drop. Seth Rollins pops up and hits a stump. Seth Rollins pop up and hits a stump. Seth Rollins takes a moment to recover and 1-2 Damian Priest just kicked out. The crowd chants, "This is awesome." Seth Rollins shouts at Damian Priest and tells him if he wants to be a man, he can stand and fight on his own 2 feet. The crowd sings everyone's song. Damian Priest is crawling on the canvas and pulls himself up on Seth Rollins' pants. Seth Rollins drives him to the corner, but Damian Priest fights back with the Razor's Edge for a near fall. Damian Priest cannot believe that Seth Rollins kicked out. Damian Priest heads to the top rope, but Seth Rollins cuts him off. Seth Rollins climbs to the second rope, but Damian Priest punches him and claps the ears to knock him to the canvas. Seth Rollins quickly scales the ropes and hits a superplex. Seth Rollins goes for a Falcon Arrow, but Damian Priest fights out. Seth Rollins fights back and hits a Falcon Arrow 1, 2, 3, but the referee doesn't count it. Damian Priest clearly did not kick out. Seth Rollins looks confused. Drew McIntyre music hits. Mr. Money in the Bank heads to the ring with his briefcase in hand. The briefcase contains a contract for a world title match anytime, anywhere within the next calendar year. Drew McIntyre hands the briefcase to the referee. He is cashing it in. This is a triple threat match for the World Heavyweight Championship. This was a waste of a cash in by Drew McIntyre. Alright. The same way that Damien Sandow tried to cash in on John Cena and failed. But let me continue. I just had to put that out there. So we get the World Heavyweight Championship Triple Threat match. Seth freaking Rollins versus Damian Priest versus Drew McIntyre. And this Triple Threat match, it was just a quick Triple Threat match. Drew McIntyre goes for a Claymore kick on Seth Rollins, but Seth Rollins super kicks him. Drew McIntyre avoids a stomp and hits a future shot DDT. Drew McIntyre keeps up and counts down for a Claymore, but Damian Priest clotheslines him down. Damian Priest sends Seth Rollins out of the ring and goes for a South of Heaven on Drew McIntyre. Drew McIntyre gets out of it and hits a Claymore kick. Drew McIntyre pulls Damian Priest into the ring, but CM Punk attacks him. CM Punk knocks Drew McIntyre out of the ring and hits him with a steel chair. CM Punk strangles Drew McIntyre with the cable and punches away at him. CM Punk smashes Drew McIntyre in the back with a steel chair. The crowd loudly chants CM Punk. CM Punk pulls and looks at the World Heavyweight Championship. CM Punk throws a chair down and grabs the title. CM Punk gets in the ring and smashes Drew McIntyre in the face with the World Heavyweight Championship. Damian Priest hit Drew McIntyre with South of Heaven and covers him. 1, 2, 3. CM Punk watches on while sitting on the commentary table. The winner by pinfall is still your World Heavyweight Champion, Damian Priest. Now this was the outcome that I really liked. Seth freaking Rollins can no longer challenge for the World Heavyweight Championship as long as Damian Priest is the champion. Seth Rollins is infuriated with Corey Graves stop him from approaching CM Punk. CM Punk coldly stared at Seth Rollins. Seth Rollins had a major issue with CM Punk coming back to the company in the ring. Drew McIntyre is holding his head in pain from being hit with a World Heavyweight Championship. CM Punk turns his attention to Drew McIntyre and looks pleased and taking out the man who vicious attacked him in Chicago. um the way that Seth Rollins looked at CM Punk. Now, remind you, Seth Rollins does not like CM Punk. So I think we're gonna get another triple threat match at SummerSlam. Seth Rollins versus Drew McIntyre versus CM Punk at SummerSlam. But it just might look a guess. It could have happened at SummerSlam, but who knows? But it says Damian Priest retains his WWE World Heavyweight Championship. He pins Drew McIntyre, who cashed in. CM Punk calls Drew McIntyre the match at Money in the Bank, hashtag Money in the Bank, which is already called it, that CM Punk was going to call Drew McIntyre again. And look what happened. Now, let's move on. Really phenomenal angle to close out the World Heavyweight Championship match. CM Punk once again calls Drew McIntyre the title as well as the hashtag Money in the Bank contract this time. This is a twofold screwing since Seth Rollins can't challenge for the title again now. CM Punk has a few pokers and show more. Now that CM Punk has screwed Seth Rollins and CM Punk has cost Drew McIntyre the match. Alright. What does this go for Monday Night Raw? That's the only question. We have to wait and see. What does this go from here on Monday Night Raw? We have to see on Monday. We have to wait and see on Monday Night Raw this Monday coming up. Alright, let me continue. Damian Priest will defend the World Heavyweight Championship against Gunther at SummerSlam, which is I cannot wait. And here's my issue here. If Gunther already ran the King of the Ring tournament, why would you not put the World Heavyweight Championship on Gunther? That would be a mess up decision for WWE to not put the World Heavyweight Championship on Gunther. Gunther deserves the World Heavyweight Championship, and that's facts. And that's all I gotta say. Alright, let me continue. Gunther won the opportunity for his match by winning the King of the Ring tournament, which is facts. That's all I gotta say. Video package. The Ring General Gunther's run in WWE. Video package. Money in the Bank by numbers. So we get the women's Money in the Bank ladder match. Naomi versus Zoe Starks versus Lyra Valkyria versus Tiffany Stratton versus Chelsea Green and versus Io Sky. This match right here was way better than the men's Money in the Bank ladder match. This match was good. So I gotta say. The bell rings and all the women get out of the ring to get a ladder except Chelsea Green. Chelsea Green jump up to try to get the ladder, but well, that doesn't work. Io Sky gets the ladder in the ring, so Chelsea Green knocks her away. Chelsea Green sets the ladder up and starts to climb, but she's afraid of heights. Chelsea Green gets off the ladder and tries to use it to knock the briefcase loose, so she doesn't have to climb, which is that was got over by Chelsea Green. Chelsea Green used the ladder to knock Naomi off the apron. Zoe Starks meets the same fate. Io Sky then takes out Chelsea Green with a springboard massive missile dropkick. Io Sky grabs the ladder, but Tiffany Stratton cuts her off. Io Sky kicks her down and puts the ladder in the corner. Tiffany Stratton attacks Io Sky, but Io Sky fights back towards the crowd chants Tiffy time. Io Sky does a few handspring and shows up Tiffany Stratton. Io Sky sends Tiffany Stratton into the ladder in the corner, but Tiffany Stratton puts the brakes on. Io Sky drop kicks Tiffany Stratton in the ladder and hits a meteor on it. Lyra Valkyria get in the ring and hits Io Sky with a scary slam into the ladder. Lyra Valkyria saves Io Sky from being spiked on her head. Lyra Valkyria goes for a rope walk DDT, but she loses her footing. Sky strategical keeps her up, and Lyra Valkyria off the tornado DDT. Lyra Rakira then crushes Io Sky with a fisherman suplex onto the ladder. Ouch. Lyra Rakira sets up the ladder and stops to dropkick a ladder into Chelsea Green at ringside. Zoe starts his Lyra Rakira with a springboard mass missile dropkick. Zoe starts super kicks Lyra Rakira in the mouth and hits a nasty German suplex. Zoe starts connects with a clothesline and taunts the crowd. Lyra Rakira gets up and attacks Zoe Stars. Zoe Stars catches Lyra Rakira, attempting a springboard maneuver and puts her on her shoulders. Zoe Stars hits a Samoan drop onto a ladder. That was a brutal spot right there. But they come up short, and Lyra Rakira hits her on the edge. That was horrendous. Zoe Stars goes for a slingshot twisting senton on the ladder, but she completely missed a spike and spikes herself on her head. That was another brutal spot. That was even worse. Naomi puts Zoe Starks on the ladder and hits a split-legged leg drop. Naomi follows up with a split-legged moonsault on Zoe Starks in the ladder. Tiffany Stratton gets in the ring and attacks Naomi. Tiffany Stratton hits a wild Alabama slam onto a ladder. The crowd loudly chants Tiffy time. Tiffany Stratton drives, drip, drives the ladder into Io Sky in the corner and traps her there. Tiffany Stratton walks onto the ladder and heads to the top rope. Tiffany Stratton then hits a swanton bomb onto Naomi. Zoe starts Lyra Rakira at ringside. Chelsea Green gets in the ring and has even the taller ladder. Chelsea Green sets it up and gets herself pumped up. Chelsea Green starts to climb the big ladder, but Io Sky knocks a ladder into her. Io Sky slams a ladder into the Chelsea Green's face, and Chelsea Green rolls out of the ring. The crowd boos their home country girl being taken out. Io Sky climbs, but Lyra Rakira pulls Io Sky off and quickly climbs the ladder. Ilska pulls her feet out and puts her in the tree of woe on a ladder. Ilska wildly stomps away at Laura Rakira's face. Laura Rakira looks completely out. Ilska climbs, but Laura Rakira sits up and hits a German suplex off the ladder. Zoe Starks then knees Laura Rakira in the face. The crowd chants, "This is awesome." Zoe Starks and Tiffany Stratton climb the ladder on the opposite end and begin exchanging blows at the top. Naomi sets up a ladder next to the one pulls Tiffany Stratton down. Naomi climbs using both ladders. Zoe Starks and Tiffany Stratton then pulls the ladder apart, stretching Naomi out. Yeah, stretching Naomi out. Zoe starts to attack Naomi, but Naomi counters with a tornado DDT. Naomi climbs the ladder, but Tiffany Stratton attacks her and pours her down. Tiffany Stratton sends Naomi out of the ring. Naomi lands on a ladder at ringside. Naomi sweeps her feet and pulls Tiffany Stratton out of the ring to send her into the lead barricade. Naomi goes under the ring and pulls out a table to a massive pop. Naomi pulls out a second table and Chelsea Green attack her before sending her into the steel steps. Chelsea Green forms a partnership with Tiffany Stratton. They set up the table side by side at ringside in the ring. Zoe Starks and Laura Rakira set up the two ladders next to each other again. Io Sky set up the ladder on the opposite end. So Zoe Starks and Laura Rakira cut off Tiffany Stratton attack. Laura Rakira and Zoe Stark, Chelsea Green set up a ladder bridging from the middle of the ladder to the middle of the rope. Ilsky hits Chelsea Green with a flapjack onto the ladder bridge. Another ladder bridge is set up on the opposite end. Zoe Starks hits Tiffany Stratton with a catapult into the ladder bridge. Lyra Rakira grab at the briefcase and knocks Zoe Starks away. Zoe Starks climb up and slams Lyra Rakira down onto the ladder bridge. Zoe Starks resets the ladder bridge. There are two set up in the ring from the ladder to the middle rope. Naomi cuts Zoe Starks off and climbs, but Chelsea Green pulls Naomi down to a huge pop. Naomi rocks Chelsea Green with a forearm. A Chelsea chant picks up. Chelsea Green stands on the ladder bridge and attacks Naomi. Chelsea Green hits Naomi with a short of Unpretty Her onto the ladder bridge. Zoe Stark climbs the ladder and reaches for the briefcase. Ilska quickly climbs to cut her off. They both grab at the briefcase and try to unlatch the Carl Bonner. Zoe Starks attempts a superplex onto the ladder bridge, but Io Sky stops her. Io Sky then kills Zoe Starks with a Mochoku driver off the top of the ladder onto the ladder bridge. That was unreal. That was insane right there by Io Sky. That was insane. Everyone is down except Chelsea Green. Chelsea Green runs to the ring and starts to unlatch the car binder. She going to win. Except Tiffany Stratton cuts her off. Tiffany Stratton tips the ladder over, and Chelsea Green flies out of the ring and through the two tables. That was the two tables at ringside. Tiffany Stratton waves goodbye to Chelsea Green and retrieves the 2024 Women's Money in the Bank briefcase. The winner of the 2024 Women's Money in the Bank ladder match, Tiffany Stratton. This was the right call. This was the right call. So I'm happy about Tiffany Stratton. Not only that, Tiffany Stratton is trending on Twitter and she's going viral. And I'm glad that I said it on my channel. After Tiffany Stratton won the Women's Money in the Bank, Tiffany Stratton is trending and Tiffany Stratton is going viral at the same time. So the WWE is pleasing Tiffany Stratton. All right, let's move on. That was a fantastic match. That women's Money in the Bank ladder match was way better than the men's Money in the Bank ladder match. That's just my opinion. Absolutely fantastic Money in the Bank women's ladder match. The women's match may have surprised the men. There were some sloppy moments, but the risk they took really put this over the edge for me. That drivers off the ladder onto the ladder bridge was wild. My hat is off to them. I can tell you right now, Tiffany Stratton is going to win rookie the superstar rookie of the year, and that's all I gotta say. Let's move on. Chelsea Green was fantastic through this, adding a little fun, some hope, and ultimately one of the final bump to close it out. Tiffany Stratton, who was massively over at Elimination Chamber, gives her flowers tonight with the hashtag Money Bank contract. It's indeed Tiffy time. So hats off to the woman that was in the women's ladder match, and hats off to Tiffany Stratton and Chelsea Green. That's all I gotta say. The WWE Women's Ladder match did their thing. Every superstar was in the Women's Money in the Bank ladder match did their thing. They killed it, and that's all I gotta say. So we get a video package, 6-man tag team main event backstage. Jackie Redmond is backstage with WWE Hall of Famer Trish Stratus. Jackie Redmond asked Trish Stratus about the crowd. Trish Stratus begins to speak, but Miss Money in the Bank Tiffany Stratton cuts her off. Tiffany Stratton calls herself the center of the universe, and Tiffy in the bank. Tiffany Stratton, Trish Stratus tells Trish Stratus tells Tiffany Stratton to not get too ahead of herself. The cash in will determine if she'll be a future Hall of Famer or the flash in the pan. Tiffany Stratton says Trishy time is no longer. Tiffy time has just begun. Jackie Redmond says that's no way to treat a Hall of Famer. The Money in the Bank post show will take place after the Money in the Bank. All right, so we get the six man. So we get the main event of the evening, the 6-man tag team match. The Bloodline Soul Sequoia, Tamatonga, Jacob Fatu, accompanied by Tonga Loa versus Kevin Owens, Randy Orton, and undisputed WWE champion, the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes. And this 6-man tag match, this was a fun main event 6-man tag match. But the one thing I did not like about the outcome, I did not. If you're a champion, why is champions taking a pinfall? That's the part I do not like champions taking the pinfall, and that's all I have to say. But this was a fun main event 6-man tag team match. Before the match begins, a massive We Want Roman chant picks up. Undisputed WWE Champion, the American Nightmare Cody Rhodes, will start the match for his team. The Bloodline spend time on the apron pointing to the sky. A AFKU Solo Sequoia chant picks up. Solo Sequoia, the so-called head of the table, holder of the Scar Uafala, will start the match against Cody Rhodes. Solo Sequoia circles the ring before tagging in the Butcher of the Bloodline, Tama Tonga, the son of Haku squares off against the undisputed WWE champion, and they lock up. Cody Rhodes powers Tonga to the corner before being turned around. Tonga gives a clean break. Cody Rhodes does a standing switch into a headlock. Tama Tonga whips him off, but Cody Rhodes slides through the legs and uppercuts him. Tama Tonga fights back and whips him hard to the corner, but Cody Rhodes boosts him back and connects with a running bulldog. Cody Rhodes wrenches in the arm and tags Kevin Owens. Kevin Owens, in tribute to his mother, who is fighting for her life in the hospital, clubs and stomps away at Tama Tonga to a massive ovation. Kevin Owens wildly punches away at Tama Tonga in the corner and shouts "Suck it, you know what" to the rest of the bloodline. Cody Rhodes tags back and punches Tama Tonga in the forehead. Cody Rhodes holds Tama Tonga up in a delayed suplex position before hitting a front suplex. The Viper Randy Orton extends his hand and is tagged into a big ovation. The commentators talk about how dangerous Jacob Fatu is, how Triple H had to go to bat for him to get him into Canada. W Triple H, by the way. Anyway, Randy Orton punches away at Tama Tonga and does the 10 punches in the corner, communicating, cumulating with an uppercut. Tama Tonga quickly Tama, Tama Tonga quickly thumbs Randy Orton in the eye and tags in the dangerous Jacob Fatu. Jacob Fatu fires up and charges, but Randy Orton sidesteps him and sends him out of the ring. As Jacob Fatu gets back in, Randy Orton drops him with the hanging DDT. Randy Orton gets fired up, but Jacob Fatu pops up to his feet. This is an older, not older. This is an old head shrinker spot where the Samoan's skull his thick and can be hurt. Radon drops down to stalk his prey, but he sees Jacob Fatu on his feet. Jacob Fatu hits a Samoan drop and hits a basement super kick. Soskoa, the de facto de facto leader of the bloodline, tags in. Another FKU Soul Sequoia champ picks up. Soul Sequoia punches away at Randy Orton in the corner. Soul Sequoia distracts the referee as Jacob Fatu and Tama Tonga double team Randy Orton in the corner. A loud "We Want Roman" chant picks up again. Soul Sequoia stomps Randy Orton's hand and chokes him on the middle rope. Soul Sequoia shouts that he is the tribal chief. The referee backs up Soul Sequoia as Jacob Fatu knees Randy Orton in the head. Tama Tonga tags back in, hits a slingshot senton on the Viper. Randy Orton writhers in another round in pain on the mat. Tama Tonga punches away at Randy Orton, but Randy Orton soon drops him with a back suplex. Kevin Owens tags in to a huge ovation. Kevin Owens ducks a clothesline and knocks Soul Sequoia and Jacob Fatu off the apron. Kevin Owens strikes Tama Tonga and Wally stomps him down. Kevin Owens punched Jacob Fatu off the apron. Tama Tonga reverses a whip, but he lowers his head and eats a kick. Kevin Owens takes him down with a clothesline. Jacob Fatu on the apron, but Kevin Owens kicks him off again. Kevin Owens hits Tama Tonga with a cannonball in the corner and heads to the top rope for a swanton bomb. Kevin Owens covers Tama Tonga, but Jacob Fatu breaks it up at 2. Jacob Fatu punches and headbutts Kevin Owens before dragging Tama Tonga to the corner. Jacob Fatu tags in. The werewolf quickly Kevin Owens as him attacks Kevin Owens and has him down on the mat. Jacob Fatu head buzz Kevin Owens a few times and whips him hard in the corner. Solo Sequoia tags back in, and the crowd restarts the Boogler chant towards him. Solo Sequoia stops Kevin Owens from making the tag, viciously whips him into his corner. Solo Sequoia stomps away at Kevin Owens and clotheslines him on the bottom rope before ripping at his nose. Jacob Fatu and Tonga lower double team Kevin Owens and Soul Sequoia distracts the referee. Kevin Owens hits some desperation right hands on Soul Sequoia, but Soul Sequoia wipes him out with a straight right hand. Soulscoil headbutts away at Kevin Owens and talks a little trash. Soulscoil crushed Kevin Owens with a running hip attack in the corner. A solders around the ring a bit. Jacob Fatu attacks in, and the werewolf crushes Kevin Owens with a running hip attack. Jacob Fatu headbutts Kevin Owens and pulls him up in the center of the ring. Kevin Owens fights back and chops the chest. Kevin Owens hits the ropes, but Jacob Fatu cuts him off with a wicked running crossbody block. Tama Tonga tags back in and punches away at Kevin Owens. Tama Tonga stomps away at Kevin Owens and powers him to his corner. Kevin Owens tries to fight off the bloodline, but Jacob Fatu tags in and strikes him down. Jacob Fatu stops Kevin Owens from crawling away and tags in Soul's Coil. Soul's Coil knocks Cody Rhodes off the apron. Soul's Coil charges Kevin Owens, but Kevin Owens pulls the top rope down to get him out of the ring. Kevin Owens crawls to the corner to tag Randy Orton in, but Tonga Loa pulls Randy Orton off the apron. Jacob Fatu was distracting the referee. Soul's Coil takes it to Kevin Owens. Kevin Owens challenges him to hit him harder. Kevin Owens responds with some punches, but Sosa Coil rightly punches him down. Sosa Coil charges for a running hip attack, but Kevin Owens avoids it. Sosa Coil stops Kevin Owens from making a tag and tags Jacob Fatu in. Jacob Fatu making a tag Jacob Fatu in. Jacob Fatu applies a rear chin lock to Kevin Owens. Kevin Owens fights out, but Jacob Fatu headbutts him to the corner. Jacob Fatu viciously headbutts away at him and backs up. Jacob Fatu sides Kevin Owens up and tries for an avalanche, but he hits the ring post face first when Kevin Owens moves. Cody Rhodes and Sosa Coil tag in. Cody Rhodes punches away at Sosa Coil. Sosa Coil reverses a whip, but Cody Rhodes ducks a clothesline and hits one of his own. Cody Rhodes slingshots over Sosa Coil and hits a snap power slam. Cody Rhodes gets fired up. The adrenaline is in his soul. Cody Rhodes hits Sosa Coil with a disaster kick. Tama Tonga runs in, but Cody Rhodes drops him with a Cody cutter. Jacob Fatu gets in the ring, but Cody Rhodes clotheslines him over the top rope. Cody Rhodes then takes out Sosa Coil with a suicide dive. Cody Rhodes gets in the ring and goes for a suicide dive on Jacob Fatu, but Tonga Loa pushes Jacob Fatu out of the way and takes the move. Tonga Loa hits off the commentary table. Jacob Fatu attacks, but Cody Rhodes hits him with a back body drop into the timekeeper's area, legitimately taking out the ringside doctor. Cody Rhodes gets in the ring and Soul Skull catches him with a big spear and covers 1-2. Cody Rhodes kicks out. Soul Sequoia tries to lift Cody Rhodes, but Cody Rhodes gets out in a temporary pedigree. Soul Sequoia gets out. Cody Rhodes decks a clothesline, and Soul Sequoia takes out the referee. Cody Rhodes then connects with a crossroads on Soul Sequoia. Kevin Owens heads to the top rope as Cody Rhodes holds Soul Sequoia down. Kevin Owens hits Soul Sequoia with a false splash. Randy Orton gets in the ring and starts the holder of the scare. You will follow. Subsequent gets up and Randy Orton drops him with an RKO. Cody Rhodes goes to ringside and clears off the commentary table. Cody Rhodes, Randy Orton, and Kevin Owens goes for a true powerbomb on Soulscore through the table, but Jacob Fatu breaks it up. Jacob Fatu super kicks Kevin Owens and Randy Orton. Fatu charge Kevin Owens, but Kevin Owens sidesteps him. Jacob Fatu and eventually splashes the referee into the steel steps. Kevin Owens super kicks Jacob Fatu, but he doesn't go down. Kevin Owens then hits Tonga Loa with a stunner on the floor. Kevin Owens used the large Prime Energy drink bottle at ringside and hits Jacob Fatu in the head with with it to lay him out on the table. Kevin Owens then stand on the barricade and hits a false splash on Jacob Fatu through the table. Kevin Owens gets Tama Tonga in the ring. The crowd chants, "This is awesome." Kevin Owens goes for a package power bomb, but Tonga Loa on two attempts lays in a low blow. Randy Orton hits Tonga Loa with the RKO. Tonga runs in and Randy Orton hits him with the RKO. So Sikoa takes out Randy Orton with a Samoan spike. Cody Rhodes does take Samoan spike from Sikoa and attempt a Trinity of Crossroads, but Jacob Fortuna cuts him off on a third with a twisting senton off the top rope. Jacob Fortuna hits the undisputed WWE champion with an impaler DDT. Jacob Fortuna holds Cody Rhodes up and Sikoa drops him with a Samoan spike. Sikoa covers as Jacob Fortuna gets the referee into the ring. The referee, who is coming out from the unconsciousness being, begins to count 1, 2, 3. Sikoa has pinned Cody Rhodes. The winner, the winner by pinfall, the Bloodline. This was a fun six-man tag team match. Jacob Fortuna puts the Olaf Bala around the neck of Sikoa. The Bloodline collects at ringside and heads to the back as Cody Rhodes, Kevin Owens, and Randy Orton collect themselves in the ring. The Bloodline gets the win versus Cody Rhodes, Randy Orton, and Kevin Owens at hashtag Money in the Bank. Solid main event to close out hashtag Money in the Bank. Was There was nothing terrible or surprising about it. It's exactly what had to happen to get hashtag SummerSlam with Solo Sikoa pinning Cody Rhodes. It was a long match, probably about 25 minutes, and had some wild stuff, but definitely some sports. So Sikoa won his first match, so he's won in 90. He won one match and lost 90 times, and that's all I have to say. One thing I wish they did was showcase Jacob Fortuna a bit more. They did a great job on commentary and building him up as this instantly dangerous individual, but there was nothing dangerous about this performance. A wild spot or two could have been valuable here. Hashtag Money Bank. Overall, I think there will be a mixed feeling about this show because the men's cash in failed so quickly, but I thought this was a solid effort from WWE. Both hashtag Money Bank matches delivered, and the failed cash in serves the bigger picture of making CM Punk versus Drew McIntyre even bigger. All right, in my honest opinion, now WWE Money in the Bank was a pretty good show, and I give it a 5.2 out of 10, and that's all I have to say. But anyway, if you guys enjoy my WWE Money in the Bank review on highlights, please give this video a big fat thumbs up. Comment down below what you guys think of WWE Money in the Bank review on highlights. And the men's Money in the Bank was a good match, but it was a wrong call. It should have been Chad Gable, Andrade, and Carmella Hayes should have won Money in the Bank. But like I stated earlier just now, Carmella Hayes, Andrade, and Chad Gable, those three men killed it in the men's Money in the Bank ladder match. They carried it. They carried the men's Money in the Bank ladder match. So Andrade, Carmella Hayes, and Chad Gable, the only three that carried the men's Money in the Bank ladder match, and that's facts. So, and yeah, and I'll see you guys tomorrow for my WWE NXT Heat Wave review and highlights. But I'm going to make a YouTube short video. I'm going to make a YT message video to my subscribers. That YouTube short video is gonna be dropping next. I want you guys to have a great night. Stay safe and always stay positive, and don't let nobody tell you different. And that's all I have to say. Kept your crew, kept your kings, kept your club. Too sweet. I'm out of here, gang. And I want to I want to get something off my chest here. Shout out to everybody that tuned in tonight for my WWE Money in the Bank review and highlights. So I just want to say to all my viewers, shout out to you guys for clicking this video to watch my WWE Money in the Bank review and highlights. I know you guys has been waiting patiently, and which is good by the way, and help me get to 6K subscribers and help me get to 3K watch hours so I can become YouTube partner for the very first time. Because you know why I said it? Because I put in all the work on my YouTube shorts, I put in all the work on my live streams, and I'll be putting in work on my premieres. And that's all I have to say. I want you guys to have a great night. Stay safe and always stay positive. Kept your crew, kept your kings, kept your club. Too sweet. I'm out of here. Gang. And I will see you guys tomorrow for my WWE NXT Heat Wave review and highlights. And that's all I have to say. Have a great night. Stay safe and always stay positive. Too sweet. I'm out of here. Gang. Make sure you guys follow my social media down below in the description. And let me know what was your favorite part about the Money in the Bank pay-per-view. And that's all I got to say. Sign it off down below in the comments. And I will see you guys tomorrow for my WWE NXT Heatwave review and highlights. Have a great night and stay safe and stay too sweet. I'm out of here. Gang.